Welcome to NIMI online video program. I am Sonia Vijayanandan, training officer from NST Chennai. Today we are going to discuss about the demonstration. How to prepare a demonstration plan and what are the points to be remembered while preparing a demonstration plan. Already we have discussed about the lesson plan, that if you want to teach a lesson, we are preparing a lesson plan. Like that, if you want to transfer a skill or a practical to the trainees or learners, we use the demonstration plan. So, what is the definition for a demonstration? Demonstration is the planned performance of teaching skill elements to the learners in a systematic sequential order based on the scientific principle of the experiment. The demonstration means it is a transferring of skill from the instructor to the learners. What is the purpose of demonstration? It helps the learners to concentrate attention and develops their observation power. The skill is carried out in a step-by-step systematic way with safety precautions in handling tools, instruments, equipments along with self-safety. This demonstration process means the instructor have to show how to do the skill, and while demonstrating, the main thing or the important thing to be careful is that they have to give the advices related to the safety precautions while handling the tools, equipments, the measuring devices and also self-safety also. Next, it increases the efficiency of skill teaching. The step-by-step activity performed by the instructor becomes interesting and meaningful than illustrated discussion or oral inspection. Teaching skill by demonstration is the only best method followed to transfer skill from an instructor to a trainee. Suppose if we are going to demonstrate a skill, the better method is you have to show it properly. That means you have to do it in live. Then only the trainee can understand the proper skill, how to practice it. So that will be make interesting for the trainees to do or practice it after the demonstration. Next, what is the need of a demonstration plan, or what is demonstration plan? It is a guidance plan for the instructor to conduct a demonstration to teach skills, to develop the physical skills of learners in a systematic manner. So, it is a plan that developed by an instructor to give a demonstration about a skill. All of you know, in a teaching process there are 4 steps, mainly preparation, presentation, application and test. And related to demonstration plan, we can tell the 4 steps are preparation, and in the presentation we can term it as demonstration. The next, application means here it is imitation, that is doing the practicals. Then last, test we can define it as practice or evaluation. So these are the 4 important stages or steps in the demonstration plan. Next we are going to explain about the skill teaching cycle. Just let us go through this figure. The skill teaching cycle is shown in this figure. First, you know the stage is the preparation. So first make use of the needs. It is coming under the preparation section. Next, provide information to the trainees. That is, you have to demonstrate it, demonstration stage. Next, make the learners process the information. That is, you have to show how to do the practicals or the skill. That is coming under the imitation. Then after that, go for the test. So it is coming under the practice or evaluation. Just like a cycle, this process is going through in the demonstration plan. Next, this is the demonstration plan format. So just first it is the personal details, name and admission number, and you have to mention the trade, date and the semester, demonstration number, week number and the time required for the demonstration. After comes the preparation. In preparation stage, skill and objectives you have to mention. Next, tools and equipments required, then materials required, Then introduction. In the introduction part, you have to mention the review and motivation. And in the second presentation stage, you have to mention the demonstration details like procedure, information points and the spot hints, questions to be asked and what are the teaching aids you are used, that have to be indicated in the spot hints. Next, third stage application, that is imitation. You have to write the questions, then you have to summarize according to the objectives in the summary part. Then fourth one is the test, practice or evaluation. There you can give the questions related to the repetition of the same practicals, or you can say in little bit dimensions or specifications and give the practice for the trainees. Next skill also have to be mentioned here. Then next in detail, explanation of the demonstration plan format. First is the preparation stage, and in that first you have to mention the name of the skill. The name of the skill is to be written in the skill part. The next objectives, that the main objective in a skill, there will be only a main objective, a single main objective. Then if you want to add one or more additional objectives, means it must be related, interlinked to the topic. In the preparation stage, you have to mention the tools and the equipments also. For doing the skill or practicing the skill, which are the tools and equipments you are going to use in the demonstration section, that have to be mentioned in the tools and the requirement section. Specify the name, specification and quantity required for the raw materials, tools, equipments and also the measuring and checking instruments to be conducted for the demonstration. And also you have to arrange the items properly. That helps you to practice the skill properly. The next, in the introduction part, a short introduction or review for preparing the learners is have to be done. It includes the importance of the skill, how it is related to other non-skills, and it would create a desire to the learners to learn the skill. In the introduction part, we have to give some reviews or the introduction of what is the purpose of that skill and what are the importance of doing that skill. Like that introduction we have to give in the introductory part along with the review. Then next, in the demonstration section, first it is the procedure, that is the actual steps what you have to do for this skill, that have to be mentioned in a sequential order. Then next is the information points or safety precautions. The sequential procedure or information gives the details why, what and how, for what purpose you are using this skill, and what is the skill and how you are going to do that skill, that you have to show it, you have to imitate it. Okay. The next, while imitating or doing or showing this skill, the important thing you have to mention or stress the safety precautions while using the tools and equipments, and also the safety of self-safety also. Next is the safety precautions. An important thing while practicing a skill is we have to mention the important safety precautions while handling the tools, equipments and also self-safety. Next is the questions. While presenting, we have to ask the questions to the trainees for stimulating them. Next, step 3 is the application, that is imitation of the skill. After the demonstration is over, opportunity is provided to learners to do the skills independently, and instructor guides them to learn the skill correctly and quickly. So, after the imitation, we have to make the learners to do the skill or practice the skill immediately. Along with the step 3, summary. The sequential steps, whatever we explained, that have to be repeated or summarized according to the objectives. Next, fourth step is the practice or evaluation. In this step, the instructor provides opportunity to learners to practice the above skills such that they attain accuracy, speed and quality through repetition, following safety precautions. During this step, the instructor has to evaluate the trainee performance. In this evaluation step, the instructor have to do some exercises for the trainees to practice. It may be the same what the instructor have given, or else we can change some specifications or dimensions. Then while practicing, the instructor have to guide the trainees, and if there is any mistakes, he have to correct them. Next, skill. In the step 4, we have to mention the next skill also. That is, the title of the next skill to be demonstrated is mentioned in the next skill section of the demonstration plan. It will prepare the trainees or make the interest for the trainees to attend the next section of the skill. Next, key points for conducting effective demonstration. What are the points we have to remember while presenting a demonstration to make it effective? First one, collection of material related to the demonstration to be well planned in advance. What are the tools, equipments or measuring instruments, and what are the raw materials used for the demonstration, that we have to collect it and arrange it very well. The demonstrator must rehearse the activity several times before the real demonstration. The instructor have to rehearse the demonstration, the activities to be done for the demonstration process. The next, arrange the learners around the demonstration area or at a distance where they will be able to observe fully what is going. That is the arrangement of trainees while demonstrating or while doing the practical. While the instructor is doing the practical, we have to arrange the instructors in a proper manner, so as the trainees have to observe properly what the instructor is doing. Arrange the tools, instruments, raw materials, etc. required for the demo on the table in the sequential order systematically. What are the tools and equipments or the raw materials you are using for the demonstration, that have to be arranged in a sequential order within your table itself. Next, the place must be quiet in order to sustain the observer's attention and interest during the activity. So, the atmosphere must be calm and quiet atmosphere for presenting this demonstration. During the demonstration, the clear language should be used so that the learners may understand the instructional step easily. Whatever the language used by the instructor must be clear, must be audible to the trainees to make understand the demonstration or the skill. They are allowed to take short notes or record some data which may be analyzed afterwards. For their reference, they can note the important points dealt with this demonstration. The instructor can use various teaching aids like models, chalkboard, graphs, etc. during demonstration. While demonstrating, the instructor can use whatever the teaching aids he required, such as models or chalkboards or graphs, etc. After the demonstration, the learner have to imitate the step of activity demonstrated by the instructor. After the demonstration, the trainee have to practice the skill. Depending on the kind of demonstration, questions may be used to focus learners' attention. While giving the demonstration, the instructor can ask the questions to the trainees according to the trade. Next, points to be considered while planning to teach skill. When you are going to take a skill or teach a skill, what are the points to be remembered? Be specific in the objectives. What are the main points to be explained during the demonstration should be listed in order. Availability of the time according to the steps to be covered. Check in advance the materials, tools, equipments, etc. to ensure that they are in good working condition. Check up the space availability for the demonstration so as to accommodate the learners to observe the demonstration properly. Already we have discussed that means the objectives must be specific, it must be clear to the trainees, and also what are the tools and equipments we are using for this demonstration must be arranged properly for the imitation. Then also we have to mention the corresponding safety precautions. Okay, then what are the points to be followed during the demonstration? We should use such tools and equipments during the demonstration. What will be used by the trainees for their practice after the demonstration? While demonstrating the skill, the instructor must use the tools and equipments whatever the trainees are going to practice. Observe all safety precautions and emphasize their importance. We have to discuss about all the safety precautions such as while using the tools and equipments and related to the safety procedures. Everything have to be discussed in detail in each time wherever required. Perform the demonstration step by step in sequential order. We have to do the practicals in a sequential manner. Then provide immediate participation by the learner. After demonstrating, immediately we have to tell the trainees to imitate or practice that one. Adopt only one method of demonstration at a time. For doing a skill, sometimes depending on the trades, there will be different methods for practicing a skill. So, while explaining, at a time we have to discuss only about a single step or a single procedure. At a time, if we are going for multiple procedures, it creates confusion to the trainees. So, at a time we have to discuss only about a single procedure. Clear the doubts of the learners. If learners is having doubts, we have to clear the doubts properly. Provide materials for immediate practice under your close supervision. Correct the learners if they are doing the work in wrong method during your supervision. Insist on observation of safety precaution all the time. Pay attention to each individual. Re-demonstrate if necessary. We have to pay attention to each trainee within the class and we have to re-demonstrate if it is necessary. Check or observe each trainee in learning the skill. While the trainees are practicing, we have to go through each trainee and we have to monitor each of them. So, in today's class we have discussed about how to prepare a demonstration plan. Mainly it is required for the imparting of skill to the trainees. So, I hope that all of you enjoyed the class and understood how to prepare a demonstration plan very well.